Last week on Marina Queen, I met up with Rob and Mark, and they got their leaper bands, and we made a pre-departure provisioning run before heading out to Ensenada. In this episode of Marina Queen, Mark from Keeldragger Sailing walks us through the steps for deployment of Frog's Leap's asymmetric spinnaker, the Flasher.
Just incredible. That's the Flasher.
Stick around. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen out there.
I'm up here on the foredeck with Mark, and we pulled out the Flasher. Yeah, the Flasher. There it is. Mark is up here surveying the situation, deciding how we should proceed. Yeah, exciting stuff. Your halyard's going to attach to this. And then what is it? Is it the blue? The blue one. So the blue line. Yeah, this one right here. Blue. And then if we were going to put this up, and we can take the head sail down when we do this. If we were going to put it up, we'd run the halyard on the outside of the sail, and then we would just pull this up on the outside of your head sail. It can all be done by someone single-handed, but it's a lot easier to have at least two people doing this. A better sailor than me would have no issues doing this single-handed, and I've done it single-handed before. So we got a couple of lines here. This is the line that if you pull on this line, it pulls the sock up on the sail. And this is that's a beefy line there. So this thinner blue one is likely going to be your sheet, which is already attached. Typically, you're going to run this along the. So you're going to run this on the outside, typically to kind of a wide point in the back after the boat. So this is going to go somewhere. I'm just taking a wild guess to like maybe do you have a midship cleat or something else that this is going to. So this is your sheet, and this sheet's either going to go through this block, and this block's mounted back there. That's one possibility. The other piece is this will wrap around your furled head stay, this little collet or whatever it's called, and then this block right here is going to be your pennant. Yeah, so Rick, you'll be on the halyard. Okay. Or one of you, or Rob's on the halyard. Okay. So Rick, you'll probably go aft and just grab the blue sheet. Okay. This one? Yeah. Okay. It's on the winch. Okay. And just keep the slack out of it as we throw it overboard. Aye. So Rob's gonna hoist it. I'm gonna launch down here just to make sure that we don't get any snags as it goes up. Okay. And then you won't have to pull on the sheet much. We'll lift the halyard, and this is going to go up with the sock on all the way up, so it won't be deployed yet. And then when we're ready, this thick, beefy blue line, we're gonna pull that at the same time you pull on the sheet, and that'll deploy the asym. Got it. And then we'll be flying. You did it, man. You did it. I'm gonna go get some shut eye. Yeah. Keeldragger. Look at that.
sure if we have the right spot here, but we set it up this way because it made a lot of sense and it worked real good, but you can see I got to go over the lifelines next time. Well, it's been a crazy day. The sun's gonna set in about an hour. We got Mark on the helm.
And we're all kind of reefed in and ready for the evening at this point.
And we got Rob. He's hanging out in the salon.
Navigating.
Not hanging out, navigating. Well, it's been a crazy day. I mean, we flew the Flasher for the first time and it was pretty incredible. Colorful, just a fun sail to have out there. I mean, the control of the boat was something I'd never felt before. It just felt great. But as the sun gets ready to set, I have some things on my mind freaking me out a little bit. You know, they say things come in threes, maybe they do, and if they do, I'm feeling good about that. Because here are the three. First, the plunger on the head. Yeah, pops out of its threaded connection. I JB welded it. Maybe we'll be lucky, maybe we won't. But that's the first thing, right? The mainsail is losing slugs. It's coming off of the mast. I have the parts, but is it going to make it through the night? I don't know. The auto helm. Oh my God, we're hand steering.
That's three.
That's three, so.
Don't mention the hole in your sail.
Yeah, there are other things too.
What about the cause for all this? It's not random. Somebody, I'm pretty sure, brought a banana on the boat.
Oh. I think what you've done to your West Marine PFD, I mean, it looks like a tactical PFD, and I'm impressed.
So what is this? It's a West Marine A33. I think Rob may have the same one, but it's like 35 pounds of buoyancy. So, which is good for offshore, and then it has 2 D-rings that you can use as a harness to clip in, so it's got a harness built in. And then I typically carry a couple of other things on it, like I have a personal locator beacon. If I fall in the water, satellite beacon, that will activate. Personal locator beacon, activate, satellite beacon, activate. It doesn't float, stay upright, you actually have to hold it, and it could take a while for a satellite to pass. Typically the boat just doesn't catastrophically sink or anything like that. It would give you some time to get out a signal. I usually carry a strobe light and a whistle. What I don't like about this particular PFD is it doesn't have a good place to secure my light. So if I fall in the water, I have to fumble with this light and try and figure out where I'm going to attach it to up here.
What would you get if, like, you had to buy a PFD right now and you wanted perfection, and you know what the market has to offer, and you're like, this is what I would do?
Well, so for some people, the PFDs fit their body types a little bit differently as well. Another deficiency in this is something like for offshore you should have. There's a strap that goes between your legs to keep the PFD from riding up. My next one will be a spin lock, probably. I like the way they fit. I had a chance to try one on, recently for several days, and it's pretty comfortable, and I liked it. And that would probably be the next one that I would get.
Cool, man. This is Ensenada from Bahia de Todos los Santos. How'd I do? Leave that in the comments. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Leave that in the comments. Leave that in the comments. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now, that was a great episode, don't you think? Next week, we're going to check out Ensenada, baby. Yeah, I'll see you next week on the boat. For real-time updates, check out @Marina Queen Sailing on Instagram.